This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I am your fabulous host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And we're coming to you from that little trailer park in Bells, Texas.
Yes. Do you know why we moved
No,
here?
I know exactly why we moved here. I figured that out.
Okay, yes. It didn't take you very long to figure it out.
No, it didn't.
No. Anyway, I really have nothing to say about the place
So
other than
why are we here?
wedding cake.
Wedding bells.
Wedding cake,
Oh,
which in wedding cake, you usually have wedding bells.
do you? I've never seen wedding bells inside a wedding cake.
Maybe we should start that.
No, I think people's dental bills would go through the roof.
Well, we could make them candied bells.
Gummy bells.
Gummy bells. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So we went to the wedding this weekend.
We did.
You
We
got
did.
to finally eat your fucking wedding cake, which Karma's great
Why? Why do you
'Cause-
say that?
because
I couldn't be first in line?
no,
Oh.
all I had to hear for the last month about you having wedding cake, you had your wedding cake and you woke up sick. That's what you get.
Ugh.
Karma's a bitch.
I don't think the cake had anything to do with
No,
it.
because I don't know. I had chocolate, you had vanilla.
Yes.
Huh.
I did have some chocolate too, though.
Huh. I wonder if, maybe somebody, that you obviously don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they tried to poison you,
Maybe.
maybe.
It is possible.
So are we done with that for a while?
Yes, until somebody else gets married and invites me.
Okay.
Okay?
In the background, you might hear a little thunder. We had
A lot of thunder.
a lot of thunder. We had some thunderstorms pop up. We're gonna do the show anyway.
Yes. And the good thing is we made it home in time to get everything put up before the thunder, lightning, and rain.
Yes. Well, I mean, the storms were just blowing up right over us as we were actually. I mean, we didn't get rained on, but you could see it looks so cool the way the clouds are just like growing.
Yeah.
That I'm fascinated by anything that grows.
I'm fascinated by stuff that grows too.
Are you really?
Yes. Yes.
So-
We had
Thank you.
what?
Because I'm just like, it's Monday night. I am fucking done.
Oh, me too.
And
Seriously.
we have to get a show out, and I want it to be good, but I absolutely have zero prep and have no. Well,
we
we
never
have zero prep.
anyway.
But at least I have
Never.
an idea of what we're going to talk about. But now, I mean, I'm just
you have no idea. Okay, so we go to the wedding. We have a good time. We did apparently find out we have some serious dancers in our family. The little grandsons dancing, funny. Very. You're not gonna say
no,
anything?
I'm listening to your time.
Okay.
Power host, babe.
No,
Tear it up.
you
don't need
I
me.
mean, you can,
don't
you
need
can come
me.
in.
You've
it's
made that
funny.
obvious.
Well, yeah, I can do my own light bulbs. But anyway,
Oh.
so we go back to family's house and hang out and everything like that, and hang out with a lot of family that we haven't hung out in quite a while. And y'all did some drinking,
Professionally, I might add.
a lot of it.
That was a good time.
And
And I realized that what we need is to do a show where we just mic everybody.
you know what? We don't even have to do a show. We just need to put something, just a recorder in the middle of the table
I
and
got
just leave
enough
it.
mics to mic 6 people.
Because
Actually, I
some
could
of
probably
this stuff,
mic 8. But I have 4. I have 4 of the Rode mics, 4 of the little ones.
Uh-huh.
I can mic 4 people up there. Excuse me. Oh my God, that was horrible. 2 on boom mics, 2 on mic stands. I could probably mic up 8 people.
Well, I mean, there was about 8 of us sitting around the table, but oh my God, y'all were cracking me up.
Drunk people funny.
Y'all were so funny. Everybody trying to
Because we're
fart on
cracking on it.
everybody
We were cracking
else
on
and-
everybody. I mean, for
Oh,
whatever
my
reason,
God.
your family, your beautiful daughters, okay? And we get around them, it's all crack on Brent time. But
it's
the
not.
fuck it ain't.
Whatever.
But-
Whatever.
I'm immune.
Yeah. Well, you probably started.
I don't start shit.
okay, sure. But we did have a good time. There was so much funny stuff said. I can't even remember any of the stories.
That's because we slept.
Yes, and have not been feeling well since then.
Yeah, you did wake up. You were supposed to go riding with me and your son-in-law, our son-in-law, today, but you couldn't make it. You woke up sick.
Yeah, and I just, at least I'm not nauseated right now.
I'm nauseated.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
It's an eyesight issue, sorry.
Oh, that makes you nauseated?
What I have to look at.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Just kidding, babe.
I know. Anyway, so yeah, but I mean, everything else is still, bleh. I'm just, bleh.
I am truly sorry you feel bad.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's nothing that you did. I don't feel that it's anything anybody did. I
mean, I'm not sick. Nobody else was sick. So,
No,
I mean, it just must have been something that happened to you.
Yes. And that's fine. That's
and
fine.
then, so we went out. Me and your son-in-law, our son-in-law, I say yours like you own him, went out. We went out riding. So there's a little bitty park right there by his house in Iowa Park, Texas. It's not very big. And we went riding. Well, I don't think I should be leading these trips. We go through there because I just want to go do the hard shit.
Right. Right.
And we're riding around, and we did some pretty technical stuff. But right before we left, we're riding along the edge of the lake. And it got a little mushy, so I just get through it, climb a hill, and then I'm waiting on him to pop up over the hill. Well, he doesn't pop up.
Uh-oh.
So I get out to go look, and he's stuck right there on the edge of the lake, buried up to the side of his side-by-side.
But only on one side.
Fortunately.
Because the other side was what? Just waving in the wind?
3 feet in the air, that right front. But yeah, we had to winch him out, so.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So nobody, y'all didn't go swimming. Didn't get wet.
Afterwards, when we showered.
Nobody wrecked.
No.
I heard you were cutting trees down or something, or
I ran. That branch was supposed to move and it didn't. It went, actually, instead of going over the top of the side-by-side, it tried to impale me 87 times.
Oh my God.
Yes.
But you made it through, and I heard you were just chunking wood and sticks and everything.
I chunk wood all the time, baby. That's all I do is chunk wood.
I mean, well, that and play video games.
We try to say.
No, I'm just.
I sense a little hate in that.
No.
Do you think now most women, and this ain't even something I thought about, but thank you. Now that we're going to bring it up, because we are a marriage podcast and we should talk about marriage issues sometimes.
Yes.
Why do some, I'm going to say some, because it may not be most, but why do women go for the man's Xbox or PlayStation, or when they get mad? It seems like they get mad if men or their significant other, for that matter, want to play games. Why do women get upset over that?
I mean, I can only speculate because
you don't.
I don't, but it's probably because they feel that you're giving the attention that they could be getting onto a game. And what?
It just hit me in a cloud of vape.
Oh.
That's awesome.
But I feel if they're smart about it, you know where he's at.
True.
You know he's not doing anything bad.
True.
You know, he doesn't have a bunch of friends over. True.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You know, so I mean, he enjoys it. He's out of your way if you go to sweep or mop the floors or anything like that.
For most of us though, that's a way for us to relax and to unwind.
I get it.
I
get it.
Sometimes we get really immersed in it, right? And we can be on it for a while. But
yes.
I'm on your point of view. I'm not out running the streets, out at the bar, or you know exactly where I'm at. It seems like people want to go after what hurts somebody the most.
That's why they do it. You're hurting me by not giving me attention, so I'm going to take this away
you look
from
so
you.
Pathetic. I actually heard it in your voice. Yeah.
That's probably
Faker.
just because I'm not really feeling good. But anyway, I mean, that's how they feel that, oh, you love this more than you love me, so I'm going to take this away.
That's
And
absolutely has nothing
no,
to do
I
with
know. For me, I know.
that. Well, I know, but
know.
we are, like I said, a marriage podcast, and we need to discuss some marriage issues.
I feel, if you're having that big of an issue with it, talk to them and go, you know what, instead of spending 7 hours playing your game, why don't you spend 4 and then 3 with me, and we'll watch a movie or something
On Saturday.
I mean, compromise, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
But what if right before movie time, we get that match of a lifetime, or we're about to get that big accomplishment, and it's just like, this is what I want to work towards. Can we put off watching Forrest Gump till like next week or tomorrow or next year sometime?
Yeah, but you gave your word that you were going to spend.
Define my word. Did I say I promise?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't remember.
Well, I mean, probably not, but maybe.
Yeah, I was just wondering that. I mean, I can
If
neither
I
confirm
was,
nor deny that I might have in my past been in situations in relationships like that.
well,
And it's just
yeah.
it seems
No, I
like
get it.
people go what after the things that
Yes.
hurt you the most.
And the funny thing is, they'll tear up, and maybe not only the women, the guys get mad at the girls or
Guys can
whatever.
be dumb too.
And just want to start throwing shit around and throw it up against the wall and break it. Well, now you're a fucking dumbass, because guess what? Now you have to spend that money to buy it again.
Well, see,
I don't understand why people break stuff when they get mad.
Frustration's
just,
hardcore, right? Like today when I was backing in the trailer, I had to come in
Oh,
from.
I seen you beating
What
your
beat
truck.
me? I was
Yes, you
frustrated.
were.
I punched it once or twice. I get
Why?
frustrated because I'm trying to come in, babe. I love you, but I'm trying to come in, and you're not. Communication, I've already decided, and we've decided communications are our weakest
Our
link.
biggest
okay?
thing here.
And I'm trying to bring the trailer in at an angle, and you're like, you just got to go straight. And I'm like, there's no fucking way to go straight. I don't understand what you mean by straight.
Okay,
when I'm
so
coming in
let's say
in at an angle.
You're coming in at an angle, right? And you kind of start straightening it up. And if you'll just go straight back and then turn it, it would work.
When
So
you
he's
said go
actually-
straight,
wait,
when
what-
you said go straight, the back of the trailer was pointed at the fucking pole of the gate.
But that would have taken the wheels and the fender away from the edge, because you kept turning it this way. And if you would have went straight back and then turned it, it would
The
have been
way I
away.
had to back that trailer in today, that's my blind side. I absolutely, that low trailer, I cannot see.
That's what I
at
was going
all.
to say. Normally, when you back a trailer in, you back it in from, let's say, the driver's side.
Right.
But today, there was cars parked on that side of the street.
It's a tight turn
And-
anyway.
And you couldn't do
And our
it, so
gate-
you actually had to do it from the right side.
From
so
the
he's-
blind side.
So he's backing it from not the way that he normally does.
And you're just like, you point, and I have no idea what you go that way, don't go that
Half
way.
the time you're saying, I can't see you, I can't see you. So it
because
doesn't matter
I
if I'm
can't,
pointing or
and
not.
I can't hear you either.
But that's not my fault. I'm yelling and telling you you're almost hitting the right side of the gate.
I do owe you an apology for getting frustrated with you over that, because it's
And
not
you're
all on
like
you.
getting pissed
I
off
was
and
getting pissed, and you
beating
know what
on your
fucking pisses
truck?
me off too? Well, the truck can take it. She's an old girl, and then the people come in and they're like, "Whoa, fucking take it so long," and it just, I get so fucking,
I know.
get frustrated.
It's like we won't have anybody drive up and down our street till we start backing a trailer, and then
it gets a line,
everybody
like at
in the
fucking
neighborhood,
McDonald's.
everybody in the neighborhood wants to go down our street. It's so crazy.
So I do deal with frustration sometimes, and I do not. I think that's normal. I think that's people know, except for you. I mean, if you get frustrated, I never see it.
I just, beating stuff and punching, and I mean, what's that doing for you? I understand
it's a
you're
release.
frustrated.
It's a release.
Punch a pillow or something.
No, what the fuck the pillow do? It's the truck's fault, not the pillow's fault.
It's not the truck's fault.
It is the truck's fault.
No, it's not. No,
So,
it's
yeah,
not.
I mean,
We need to find some way to build some sort of I don't know, ramp or something, because when you back up when your truck gets into where the road and the curb come together, that downward V,
Okay.
the back of your truck where the hitch is literally about 3 inches off the ground or less. It is,
But it's still off the ground. And that thing's drugged. That trailer's drugged no matter what we use to fucking put it in there. It's the angle of the driveway.
That's true. But now, being that close, you're dragging and have already drug terribly the actual stand.
I think that's in a piss poor location on that trailer, and I really want to change it to a foldable trailer jack.
I mean, I see that.
Right?
I get
need
it.
to get that cut off and get a foldable trailer jack on there. We've always had that issue of any trailer dragging.
Well, because the trailers that we get seem to be a dovetail, and so they're lower to the ground.
Well, because they're for a car, so we can get the car on.
Right.
But I just don't know how much longer I'm going to have the car. If I'm going to have the car, what I want to end up doing is selling the car and getting an RV, but we'd still end up having the same trailer. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, because what's the point?
Exactly.
Excuse me.
And you never know, if I'm going to be driving a POS one day to work and it breaks down.
I think
you
you
have to come
always
get
need. I
me.
think you need to have a car trailer as part of your family
Yes.
and a truck.
Yes. I
Every
agree.
family should have a car trailer and a truck.
Right. Right. Now, if we didn't have a trailer or truck, somebody in our family does.
Right, but I hate
but-
having to depend on other people
mean,
to come and get me.
I understand that, but at least
And
if something
fortunately,
bad happened, we do have other people we can fall back on with trucks and trailers and stuff.
fortunately, both of our vehicles can tow that trailer.
Yes.
So now if my truck breaks down and we have to come and get it with your 4Runner, that's going to be a pain in the fucking ass because that truck alone weighs 7,000 pounds.
It's
at the
heavy.
max of those axles on that trailer.
Yeah.
I think those axles are only 3,500 pound axles.
Wow. Well, hopefully if it breaks down, it's something we can fix on the side of the road.
It's a diesel. I don't know shit about diesels.
Me neither. I really don't. Hopefully you shouldn't have any problem with it. I mean, we just got it out of the shop a year ago.
Because it was
Or
stolen.
less than a year
The
ago.
boss was stolen.
The boss.
Oh,
You
man.
the boss.
And speaking of other marriage issues that I have,
Oh God.
that no, I want to work. I'm just here to work out problems.
Okay.
From maybe if we learn to work through stuff, the people who listen to us can learn to work through stuff.
Uh-huh. What are we working through now? What do
Why
we have
is it a man's
problem?
responsibility to put the fucking toilet seat down? You're the one who has to sit down to pee. Why is it my responsibility as a man to put the toilet seat down?
I have never told you to put the toilet seat down.
No. But why is it a man's responsibility?
I mean, I don't know if it's your responsibility, but it could be you're doing it out of love for me.
Oh.
Oh, look, I mean, I have to raise it
I don't have to raise it. I can leave it raised.
and then pee all over the seat.
No, if I raise it up, the
Yeah.
lid and the seat,
Yes.
I can just leave it raised up. I don't ever have to put it down.
Until you go in there to sit down and take a shit and
Then
your
I
ass
will put it down.
ends up
See how
in
that
the
works?
water. Hey,
See
I
how
don't
that
care.
works? I'll put the fucking thing down to take a shit.
Go ahead.
And then we got to pee, lift it up. Like, wow.
I
Down,
don't care.
up.
I don't care unless it's in the middle of the night and I go in there not thinking.
That'd be
And,
funny.
I think it has happened to me before.
I don't think it does because I tend to always put it down.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it has happened before, but I don't say anything because whatever. I don't care.
Wet butt, no problem.
I mean, dry it off. I got a towel right there. It's fine. I'll dry it off. It's
Okay,
fine.
well, we worked through that one easy.
Yeah.
So
not
women
that
shouldn't
hard.
women shouldn't care. They should just put the seat down themselves.
I mean, they can unless they can train their husbands to do it or whatever. I mean,
I don't
There
think I like the
are-
term train.
you know what? There are some women I envy so much because, man, they got their man doing all kinds of shit. I'm
Like
like,
what?
how the fuck you get your man to do that?
Like what?
Like anything.
Ask. That's all you gotta do.
Oh, I can ask. That's about as far as it's gonna go.
No. I told you, if we're circling back to the fucking light bulbs, had I seen them, I would have changed them. Okay?
Okay.
If we're circling back to that.
Okay.
I have no problems changing light bulbs. None.
Have you noticed ever since we bought light bulbs, I've left them sitting on the table? Have you noticed
yes,
that?
I know exactly where the fuck they are right now.
Well, I'm going to put them up eventually because I cannot leave them on the table.
Why?
But-
you leave everything else on the fucking table.
You don't like it? Move them.
Hey, I understand. Hey, we worked that out 15 years ago, right?
Exactly.
If you need dirt, if your clothes are dirt, you need clean clothes, clean them, or I'll get to them when I get a word. I can respect that.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Have you ever heard me bitch? No.
I mean, just a couple of times. Hey, do you think you could throw my clothes in a washer today before you go to work?
Most times, you know, I have plenty of underwear and plenty of socks.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Every now and then you fucking slacking, and I just gotta it's like nudging the horse to move the cart a little faster. It's like, you know, need a little bit of socks here, need a little bit of underwear here. Can't go on the day without it.
Well, buy more socks, buy more underwear, or wash them.
I get socks at Christmas.
You do.
I do.
I am one of those people. But everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. Everybody looks forward to getting socks
no,
every
I don't
year.
think anybody actually looks forward to getting socks.
Bear told me himself
I
when
just
they
think he
came
knows
over,
he's getting socks.
No, he said, Granny, I can't wait. He said, because I know I get new socks every year, and I love that. I love that because I know I'm getting new socks. He's 15. The kids have told me themselves, too,
Yeah.
that they love getting socks.
When did you start that?
I think I've always done it.
Always bought socks
I think so.
because nobody buys socks, and you think socks are the important Christmas gift. And you go out of your way to do stockings. I think that's kind of cool too.
What do you mean? I go out of my way.
Nobody I've ever known does stockings like you do. For everybody. Everybody.
I don't want somebody showing up at my house and not getting something.
Yeah. She goes out of the way. She does spare stockings just in case.
I mean, if there's a possibility there's going to be an extra female or an extra male, yes. But if I know beforehand, yes. Because it's happened last minute. Somebody's like, oh, can I bring so-and-so? Absolutely. And I have that ready. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because I don't know. I don't want anybody to ever come to my house and leave empty-handed, ever.
You're so sweet.
Now, whether other people do that or not, I don't know. I don't care. That's what I do.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think my mom ever did stockings like that.
I got a stocking at your mom's.
Yeah, that's when she was old and her kids were grown and she actually started caring about people.
Oh, okay.
When we were little, she was just like, yeah, I don't care about y'all.
Aw, I always did stockings.
That's where all
always
my love
did
issues come
socks.
from.
You love?
I can.
No.
I love my car.
I know.
I love my side-by-side.
I know.
I love my motorcycle.
I know.
I love my computer.
And your truck.
My truck's okay.
Just okay?
It's not
I
the same
mean,
since it's been stolen.
I know. It's fine.
It still pulls, though. I need to get a new radio and a new subwoofer.
That'll be nice.
Any marriage issues you want to talk about?
No.
We got about 6 minutes, so you better start making some shit up.
I can't. I can't think
All you're thinking about is how bad you feel.
about Tylenol, and this is the perfect weather to sleep in.
It is the perfect weather to sleep in.
Yes.
The dogs are probably shitting themselves, though.
Yeah. They better not. The back door is open. They can go outside.
That you know.
I
Oh.
can tell y'all, he almost stole a dog.
The dog was cute. A little barky, a little yappy, but
Yapping fucking dog like one we have, only different markings. You know, he was.
who leaves their dog outside for 3 fucking days while they're out on vacation?
Okay. When you were growing up, did y'all ever have animals?
Oh, yeah.
Growing up.
Yes.
And where did the animals stay?
Outside.
Okay.
But we were old school. We were
No,
old school.
No, I've been there myself. When my kids were little, we had animals, right? Even
Okay.
when I was a kid, we had animals. Animals stayed outside.
Why?
I don't know why, but animals
Because
stayed
now
outside,
you won't
but
do that
now,
at all.
Now the
You're like, I
motherfuckers
know.
have their own beds.
Yeah.
They, it's like,
I
what
thought
the
you
fuck?
always been Sarah McLachlan. I thought you
No.
always.
no.
So she tells me one time, I get upset with the dogs. I get onto the dogs. She's like, they're only here for a short time.
They
They only want your love.
That's
and then
true.
the Wings of an Angel starts playing. The fucking I'm like, oh my God, really? I try to explain to you that they're just animals. I don't think they should be mistreated.
Right.
But their ancestors grew up outside hunting.
I mean, that is true. I feel I almost made the change about leaving dogs or having animals outside versus inside about the time that I got Dixie. Dixie was
the one you changed on?
She was an inside dog. I can't, other than your money-eating dog, I cannot remember.
Yeah, fuck that dog.
I really can't remember. No, I take that back because Ina, when I had another blue heeler, right?
Okay.
It was the first blue heeler I ever had. And she would come in the house. Now, she didn't always stay in the house. She was not a constant inside dog, but she did come in the house and stay quite often, but she would go outside and she would stay days outside. But I can tell you, even with my outside dogs, when it got really bad weather or cold or something, I never left them outside. I brought them in, would put them in the garage, whatever. We did not make them stay out in the bad weather.
Aw.
Even though they had dog houses with hay in them and everything else.
You never chained them up, though, did you?
Never.
Okay.
No.
Because I do think that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just I get the inside outside dogs, right?
Right.
And in all honesty, dogs are dogs. They grew up, they evolved outside. They're, some of these little smaller purpose bred what's the word I'm looking for? Like trophy dogs.
Yes.
These toy carry around accessory dogs.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Some of these dogs are probably not meant to be outside. They get snatched up by a hawk and
or a blue
go.
jay or anything.
Evil cardinal coming down and snapping them up. But
I mean, some of the things are just little.
I know, but I mean, we're now it's they both sleep in the room. They never have ever spent a night outside. When we take trips, we make sure somebody comes over and feeds them and lets them out and takes care of them.
Yes.
That little dog that was next door to where we were staying, that I don't think he is technically an outside dog.
I don't think he technically is an outside dog, but he was. But as long as he had shelter, food, and water, he's good. You know what I mean?
No, I can agree with that.
Because it wasn't hot. It wasn't rainy. It wasn't freezing cold. So shelter, food, water, it's fine.
So it's okay to leave a dog outside?
I mean, it's okay. I probably wouldn't leave mine outside.
Not anymore is what you're saying.
Maybe not. Yes.
Because when we ended up getting your red heeler,
mm-hmm.
I remember driving down. She was white as a little bunny. You remember?
Yeah.
And you and that dog have become inseparable. It still breaks my heart to have to watch you the way when we lost her.
Yeah.
That was sad. Oh,
Fine.
Don't know because we're about to homeward bound this, so we need to stop.
Oh no, yeah, we don't homeward bound.
But-
I don't homeward bound.
But
don't.
since and you didn't want a dog for a while after that.
No.
And we
But
ended
now
up
I
with
got two.
we ended up with one anyway. And that's another thing that we brought up in the conversation
We
of the
did.
round table was
Uh-huh.
how we ended up with that dog
Mm-hmm.
who turned out to be an okay dog.
She
she's
has
a good
turned out
dog.
to be a decent dog. Yes.
She needed work though.
A lot of work.
But this little yappy child of yours that we have.
She's not Yappy. The one that was next door to where we were at was Yappy.
Yeah, but I bet you she could be.
Oh, she could be. Yes.
But she's spoiled.
Both of them are spoiled.
You spoil that little
No,
baby.
both of them are spoiled. Both of them, anytime, can get up in the chair that I'm sitting at and sit with me. And they do.
I know.
Both of them climb in the bed when I climb in the bed.
I know. And you know what?
and follow me around like I have leashes on them.
I had Bendy. Bendy would not get up in bed until you were at work or something one night.
I think I was at work.
Yeah, and we had a
Mhm.
real bad thunderstorm, and it was and I could feel her shaking under the bed. So I let her up, and I should have never have done that.
Nope, because
From
once
that
you did
night
it,
on,
she ain't
she
never.
gets up in that bed every night.
Yes,
Every night.
yes.
And then the
it's so
baby.
funny because before that, I never let her on
No,
the bed.
I didn't either.
She knew.
Yeah.
She knew she could not get on the bed
But now it's every night.
every
And then when
night.
we brought the baby home, this poor dog, when we went and picked up this dog, cried all the way
All
for
the
an
way
hour and a
home.
half.
Yes.
About,
my
my
God.
mom. I guess we took her from her mom, and
yes.
she hasn't stopped crying yet because she just replaced one mother for another,
yes. Yes.
and she has to be up your ass.
She does. Like I said, doesn't matter wherever I go, they're both following me like I've got leashes on them. If I get up out of the living room to go, rarely. Now I talk to them like they're people sometimes because when I get up to go pee from the living room to the bathroom, I will tell them sometimes I'm just going to pee. And sometimes they'll stay laying down where they're at.
Okay,
Sometimes not. But
I would
more-
follow you to watch you pee.
But more,
I mean, I don't
more
blame 'em.
times out of not, then if I tell them where I'm going or I tell them I'll be right back, they'll stay where they're at.
Gotcha.
But if I don't tell them anything, they're going to follow me.
I just wanted to make a quick note for
okay.
anybody who's decided to listen this week. I have not made any videos. We were out of town. I'm going to get caught up this week. This video will go up Wednesday. The podcast will come out Wednesday. Please give us a like, give us a download, help us out.
Hey, go on Apple Podcast and leave us a rating.
Apparently,
a
we're on
review.
Amazon too, and somebody didn't think we were.
Exactly.
But
So we're on Amazon. We're
Yeah,
basically almost anywhere you can get a podcast. We're on there.
we appreciate y'all listening. We know this probably wasn't the best episode. She's sick. I'm tired, but we want to make sure you get a show every week. So
Get something.
get something. So drop us an email at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints go to Trevor the intern.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
This
YouTube,
is your keep going. This is your job.
Anywhere, really. We're everywhere.
Or become a Patreon member and help support this podcast at Patreon/Me and Mrs. Always Right, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes. You're yawning.
I'm sorry.
Done.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I know how you feel. I know you feel bad. So next week, let's work on more marriage topics. Maybe we can plan a little bit.
Ugh.
Not prep, just some marriage. And I was thinking about starting like couples in the news, trying to go through some news articles and find like stupid married couple like Betty Joe and Jim. Roberto cooked meth up in West Virginia and blew their trailer up. That'd be a cool story
For who?
for people who listen.
Oh, okay.
All right, just try to find some dumb shit in the news. I don't know. We'll
there's
see.
plenty of dumb shit.
We
got
got
to
to get new content
Okay.
going. So I
All
love you, babe.
I love you too, honey.
All right, you have a good night.
All
and
right.
get to feeling better. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye. Knew it was coming.
Bye.